Alright, welcome back everyone. We're going to be going into Game 2 here between Incog and Voices for the semi-final of the 2BH Who Wears the Pants tournament. I am Unstable, joined here by Sif. We are actually having Incog up 1-0 in this best of 3, and Voices has shown the comeback Mac for him as Blistering Sands.
Yeah, wow. I must say, guys, please visit 2bh.org. We've got pictures of hot girls in the forum. Well, actually, we don't. We're StarCraft geeks, but hey, go there anyway. So that was a really interesting game, the last one, I'll say. Well, just in case guys are tuning in right now, we had an epic matchup on what map was it? It was
Metalopolis.
That's right, and it turned out that Incog, who is ranked lower than Voices, number 80 in Southeast Asia, as compared to 24, came from behind and managed to grab victory with the use of, or effective use of Colossus with their range upgraded.
Yeah, that was
Voices shouting out again, Unstable, look at that there.
Yeah, I see that.
Midgetlove.com. Oh, that's good. For all those midgets in need of relationships, please visit. I didn't say vidget on purpose, by the way. Please visit midgetlove.com.
Alright, so this map for the matchup is very dangerous for Terran. 4 gates are especially effective on this one. You don't really see 4 gates that often versus Terran anymore, because I think a lot of the Terrans have caught on, and that's a... Hang on, sidetrack here, that's a weird placement for a barracks. Is that going to block his gas?
That is a very strange placement. Maybe he's not worried about the gas until later on.
Possibly.
I mean, why would you do that? I mean, would you be concerned about possible zealot harassment or...
Proxy zealot, maybe? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good spot if it was a proxy gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic way to block off the the mineral patches that are making people go around the long way, and you could easily micro marines behind there. So I guess in that instance it would be good placement. But the thing is, like, he hasn't scouted any proxy. There's no real reason for him to get the barracks there, and he's going to have to move it if he wants to get that second gas bit later on.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, 4 gates are definitely very effective on this map. Because of the 2 entrances, like the way you defend against the 4 gators Terran, it's 1 or 2 bunkers and you're safe. Done. Easy. That's all you need. But because of this extra entrance to your base, it just gives up a lot of space to move around, flank, things like that. 4 gates, so Voices has to be careful with that. On the other hand, because there's also 2 entrances to the proton space as well. 3-4 barracks all in are very, very dangerous, especially with stim.
Yeah.
But going back to that last game, I think what really hurt Voices was his stim wasn't ready when that first push came in.
Yeah, definitely. The timing was a little bit out there. But then again, that was pretty good scouting from Incog to say, look, you know what, I've just been attacked. I've managed to pump some troops really quickly. He had a quick look, and then he just went hell for leather, and it worked out so well. And by the way, hey, Voices did actually lift up that barracks, and then he's blocked off that bit again between his geyser and his CC with the use of a tech lab. And
that should be fine. That's fine. It'll come out at the top of it, the top left-hand corner of the gas. So I think that was just a misclick by Voices at the beginning, so it's all good.
I mean, I'm not sure if he did that on purpose or if it was misclick, but either way, both those placements were good. Although having to lift the racks and then to drop it down again would cost him just half a second of time to get that tech lab up. But really, that's not going to make much of a difference. Although he has opted to get slow first. Again, that's really good to stop zealots. But this could come down to, because of the distance between the bases, not getting stim in time again. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's more the Reaper that's killing his stim timing than anything else. He's getting He got it in game 1 as well, but he pushed out a little bit too early for the Reaper to be as effective. I think the Reaper there, into that mix of that 2 Marauders and a Marine, is to stop the probes, to snipe as many probes as possible. So, But in the meantime...
That's pretty effective. I mean, Reapers, they're a little bit underused now, I think. I mean, there were some complaints about the speed being moved to the factory and the build time being made longer, but I still think that they're reasonably balanced. I mean, if they're used well, they can definitely decimate the number of probes you have in early game.
Well, it's a harass unit, not like a staple normal army composition unit, which is what it was turning into versus Zerg, which is kind of frustrating, but
yeah,
that's all good. Voice is checking around for proxies here. He's not going to find any, though, because it is going to be a 2-gate.
He's been very concerned this game about having proxies, hasn't he? I mean, with that initial barracks placement, and then now he's looking everywhere for a proxy. He's checking Yeah, his mirror, he's a. I reckon Voices would be a good driver. I mean, he would check his mirrors a lot. I'm sure that he's changing lanes. He would look over his shoulder. I mean, look at this Reaper. This guy would be able to drive a car like fucking pro.
Looks like we might be seeing an early expander coming from incog, but it's going to be spotted by Voices SCV sitting in the expansion there. We have a quick look over here. Incog does have eyes on those back rocks in case any kind of push comes, but we're not going to be seeing the 3 ranks again for Voices. We're going to be having Banshees coming by the looks of it, because we've just seen the factory lift off. We're going to be a starport coming down. He's going to be lifting up and putting on that tech lab, but this observer is going to see all, so it's going to be in incog's favor right now.
Look at this, he's actually managed to get that Reaper all the way behind inner lines. He just casually goes for a walkthrough, decides to take some pot shots at probes.
Oh my god, and incog hasn't even looked at it.
It's just, the response time there was shocking. I don't know why he didn't see that. He even had the observer fly across the Reaper like when it was in the mid-map heading towards his base. So, you know, a good couple of kills there for the Reaper. It definitely paid for itself, so good on Voices.
So we got 4 gates and a robotics facility inside of incog's base. They're off. And a robotics, but I think that's too much. That's
definitely
too much
hard to sustain, but it does give you the option of going from the 4-gate pressure with just gateway units, or if you're coming across a lot of Marauders, you can definitely quickly change into a model. So I mean, it is too much to sustain as far as production is concerned, but it does give you options as far as production. And tech changes,
Yeah, so we do have Stim this time for Voices. He's at the top of the ramp. He's going to be safe against these Stalkers.
And he's got many backs out as well.
Yeah, Stalkers melt so freaking fast versus Marauders. It's not even funny. So
I kind of find it is funny. There's like, boo! But the thing I miss about, Dragoons from StarCraft 1 is that noise they make with the blue blood that spurts out. They die. And I'm like, where is that? Like, Stalkers kind of just vanish.
Looks like incog going to work on the black rocks here, but his Voices is going to be able to see it if he's paying attention. He does. He's having a look over there. He's dropped his supply depot. Not sure why he did that, but he does see it coming. In the meantime, the factory is getting a good scout here, not knowing that there is no extra base, and he's got the Twilight Council as well. So we might be seeing some DTs coming out pretty soon as a back off. But Voices needs to sit at the back and behind those trees. There we go. It's not really going to help because the observer's there anyway. But looks like
that's good placement actually of the observer.
Yeah, that is good placement.
I wonder if Voices has noticed that's there.
If he notices it's there, he should really scan it to get rid of it, because that's going to be huge in determining what happens. And looks like we're going to have coming in here. He's going to lose that supply depot. He's going to actually...
him.
Yeah,
77, 78. So that was a good... I mean, small move, but good move. I mean,
this SCV's like trying to high-five the Stalkers as they're running away. It's like, what?
It's like, yeah, what's up, Stalkers? And they're like, yeah, we're Protoss, we're not talking to you.
So both players got their expansions down. Voices a little bit ahead of incog at this stage. He's getting a lot more Marauder army. He's got 4 Vikings now to help deal with those Colossus. 77 supply to 77. So pretty much dead even, but I would have to give the slight edge to Voices because he's got his expansion up earlier.
Yeah. And it looks like, I mean, income is pretty the same. I mean, the gas is literally exactly the same, even though the harvester count is 10 less. This is a good thing. I mean, I really like how Terran can produce less SCVs, but use the mules to boost their economy. So you can actually spend a lot more money on your units rather than having to spend it on...
Whoa, a bit of a...
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, what a force field. That was amazing. He stops that attack completely. He managed to take out one of the medibacks, almost 2. He loses his Colossus, so now force fields fall down. This is going to be really tough to deal with.
Yeah, lots more units whooping in for incog. More Stalkers. I think Marines, Zealots would have been a little bit better versus this Marauder-heavy army. But these Marauders, if they stim again, they'll be able to take it all out, and Voices might take this Nexus down. He's focusing the Stalkers. Focus the Stalkers! There we go.
These Marauders are absolutely reaping havoc. I mean, they're like, oh, I'm so huge. Oh, and it's good game. He taps out. Wow. So it's 1-1, an epic series so